Bonjour everyone, Pantoufleee here today for a new kind of stream. As you can see by the title, we are going to try to do a showcase of every single line in the game, which is going to be around 50 streams, I guess, something like that, in which we're going to do it simple. What I want to do in those streams is playing the tier 5 from the branch to the tier 10, explaining briefly how all the tanks are working, doing 1 or 2 games with it, explain in detail every single one of the tanks, how you want to play it, its abilities, what it is good to, not good at, etc, etc. Before we start, as always, I have to get to my YouTube channel to change the tags, and it's gonna be, let's say, probably a serious stream, because we're not here to love or anything. We're here to teach people how to play this tank correctly, and this is exactly what we're gonna do after we put all the tags in the game. So give me 2 seconds before we start. Okay, we are nearly done, guys. We are nearly done, and let's go. We should be fine now. So, as I told you, we're gonna start with the tier 5, and we're gonna climb up the tech tree till we get to the E-100. I'm gonna take only the traditional line. I'm not showing you, for example, the VK3001 and after the Tiger P, because you can maybe switch to go to the E-100. No, we are playing every single tanks of this branch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tanks in this whole showcase. And to do this, we are explaining briefly how all the tanks are working, and after we're going to play 1 or 2 games with each tanks. So if it's not too fast, or if it goes fast, I'll try to do another showcase video straight away right after this one is over. So let's not lose too much time and start off with the tier 5, the Panzer 4G, which is probably the least interesting of the branch right there, because if you take a look at the rest of the tanks at tier 5, it's just a traditional medium tank and nothing else. When it comes to the gun, you still have the traditional German accuracy on the tank, because you feature 0.31 gun dispersion, which is way enough for you to do the job, obviously because I'm equipping it in the right way. But beside that, you also have a good DPM for a tier 5. You should be safe on the battlefield. You combine that with a really good top speed, but obviously no armor. This is the main problem of that tank. You get a plate using its mobility and its gun depression, because if you take a look at the gun depression of that tank, you have 8 degrees, which is enough for you to be versatile on most of the terrains. But this is it for the tank. Now, how am I equipping mine? First, I go for the gun rammer because my penetration is enough. After, enhanced gun lane drive to reduce my aim speed. Finally, the refined gun to be able to use my gun dispersion properly, because without this, you have quite a lot of gun dispersion, if I'm not mistaken, or something around 0.33. After, I go for the defense system in the vitality thing, because I'm not gonna ram anybody. Improved assembly, because you don't have enough armor with it, so it's necessarily improved assembly that is the best to increase your hit points. Toolbox, because an strike is useless. Improved optics, because I'm gonna spot for myself, I'm not a tank destroyer, I don't need a camo. Engine accelerator to increase my mobility, which is already good. And finally, high-end consumable to be able to use adrenaline for a longer period of time. So let's not lose too much time and jump directly into it by clicking the battle button. Thank you, Kamikeru, Michael Animates, and Gamer Tank Warrior for the sub, all 3 of you. We're gonna have several pop-ups here because I received them before before it appears on your screen. And by the way, guys, I will try to do all the tanks because I think it's an interesting thing to do. Showcase, take 3 showcase. I know a lot of YouTubers started it, and I thought, you know what, why not myself as well? There is Fatness, there is Mitzi, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe Jodel did it. I did not check, to be fair with you. But hey, there we are. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the playstyle. What you want to do with this tank is going to a position from which you can use your gun dispersion and most effectively your gun depression. You have 8 degrees, guys, so you gotta make it useful. To do that, here on that map called Yukon, I'm gonna try to go to the top of the hill right there. Luckily for me, it seems like the enemies decided to go on the other side. Oh no, they are just slow. We take our position, guys, because from there, are we gonna have some fun. It seems like the T28 mods are playing in platoon, but it's not gonna stop us. It's not gonna stop us. There we go for the first shot on the T28 mod, and we're gonna use our gun to be able to sneak and another one. Unfortunately, there are the enemies in the back and I'm alone, and as you don't have any armor, you are not here to take shots. So I'm gonna pull back to a safe position instead of trying to shoot through. I want to take a safe position and I want to use my gun dispersion and gun depression, sorry, I always struggle saying the right thing, to be able to get them. As you can see, for the moment, we're getting quite a lot of bounces because we're taking it in the space armor, which is not counted as regular armor, which is helping us, not gonna lie, it's truly helping us. So let's go. Can we maybe get the guy here, or is he gonna try something? I don't know. Is he waiting for me? Yeah, probably. Okay, I managed to bounce him as well because I took it in the track, and I think I'm gonna reload before him because that guy has a way worse. Oh no, he doesn't. Okay, I'm surprised. I thought we have the exact same. So we're a little bit stuck here, unfortunately, because of this guy. We gotta kill him as soon as possible. Hopefully one of my teammates is gonna help me. No, they are not. No, they are not. Oh, nice. Lovely to start off with loss, probably. No, there's the Covenant. Okay, perfect. He just shot. There we go. We took a shot, but that was a necessity. We kill him, and now we're using, once again, our gun depression to do the job. On that T28 mod 9040. By peekabooing, like I'm doing right now, I managed to sort it out, but unfortunately, my team was not the brightest. I don't know why the Covenanter didn't stay with me. We're gonna go for another game. Obviously, when I start a new type of stream, I had to get wrecked at the beginning like the big bot I am. So waiting for the tank to come back, and that's how I want to do it. Waiting for the tank to come back, I'm just gonna answer a couple of questions you guys might have. So, do you have any questions? What's in shop on Friday? Take a subscription and you will know. I'm waiting for Tank Company. We are all waiting for Tank Company. Tank Company is coming in summer. They're working on it, I hope, because I'll try it. I'm excited to play that thing. I can't wait to grind new lines that aren't in Blitz. Yes, same for me. Bonjour Pantouf. Bonjour Happy. How are you? Pantouf, your French is bad. Yeah. My French is bad. I'm a native French, by the way, just saying. Okay, we are gonna go again for another game. You know what, guys? I'm gonna play the tank until I do a good game, or at least until I do a game that I'm satisfied with, and I'm gonna do it for pretty much every single tank of the branch. And I decided, by the way, to start off with the E-100 simply over the fact that it's the line that has the best tanks when you want to have good games. In my opinion, the E-100 in this game is the best tank to grind because the tier 5 is good, the tier 6 is OP, the tier 7 is OP, the tier 8 is OP, the tier 9 is OP, and the tier 10 is average. That's why I decided to start off with this one, by the way. Alright, so we're gonna try some peekaboo, guys. Hopefully we're gonna make it. We are gonna make it. Leopard, SU-85, I, T25, T1 Heavy, Type T34, Hetzer, and 7. Okay, at least we're top tier, which is a good thing. What we want to do, as always, we try to find a spot from which we can shoot and pull back. This is extremely important. Never be alone with this tank, because if you are gonna get crushed pretty soon. Okay, so I have the support of my team, and it seems like there is nobody in front of me, so we're gonna try to push through. We are gonna try to push through. Tac. Okay, they were just slow, it seems. Okay, nice. There we go. Sneaking a shot on that Hetzer. Is the STRV gonna try again? Yeah. Okay, perfect. He got the kill. Nice. So we managed to pull out one Hetzer, and now we have to focus on the rest of them. There is the T1 Heavy. I'm probably gonna try to focus on that guy if I see his side because of how broken that tank's armor profile is. And he's pulling back. Okay, perfect, perfect. As he's pulling back, I'm gonna use my gun depression to sneak some on the M7. And here you see how refined gun is extremely important on that tank, because it really allows you to snap some good shots on your opponents thanks to your gun dispersion being lowered down. And this is why I kind of love these gun dispersion equipment at low tier, because at low tier usually your gun dispersion really sucks. We pull up some adrenaline there, and we did not manage. Oh, how lucky was that, Leo? We did not manage to get a shot on the type. No problem. There are still quite a lot of things to do, and the T-34 is watching us. He's watching us, so we're gonna finish him off before focusing on the rest. Oh, wow. Nice shot, Pantoufleee. GG. Okay, I'm gonna focus on something that is a little bit more threatening. Come on. Why did I have to shoot at this part of the tank? 3, 2, 1. Come on. Nice. 4, 3, 2. There we go. We're gonna go for an HE, guys. Perfect. We kill him off. And now we only have to deal with the T1 heavy. And we're gonna go probably up tier right now. Because what you want to do with this tank is basically peekaboo. So now, you know what? I think it would be better for me before playing that tank. Maybe the best thing to do before playing every single tank is showing you briefly in a training room how to play it, like the current playstyle. So let me show you for the Panzer 4G. I did it, or I do it right now at the end of the playstyle for that tank, but at least you're gonna understand. I'm gonna show you. This tank, you have a good gun depression, no armor, and an accurate gun if you equip it properly. What does it mean? It means that with this tank, you want to do peekaboo. What is peekaboo? It's simple. Peekaboo is taking a position from which you can show only your turret, go out of your position, shoot as soon as possible, and go back to a safe position from which nobody can shoot you. This is what we call peekaboo. Let me show you, for example, from that position I just shot at. Just imagine there is something in front of me, like imagine this tree here is an opponent. With a tank that has armor, you're gonna stay in front of him and you're gonna shoot it like that, okay? With this tank, that's not what you wanna do. With this tank, you use your mobility and you do this. You wait for your reload, you go out of your position, boom, you sneak your shot and you come back, crawl to a safe position from which your opponent can shoot you. This is what you wanna do with this tank, and it's extremely important for you to do this. You can also use your mobility to circle, maybe circle things like turretless tank destroyers, etc. This is how you want to play your Panzer 4G. Now we are going to climb up to another tier, guys, a better tier, because now we are going to some tier 6. We're gonna play one of the most broken tier 6 tank, aka the VK3601H. But before playing that tank, a little reminder about it. It has a broken as hell armor. Your weak spot is right there, but it's a weak spot if your enemies, if they are tier 5, if they use gold shells, it can be assumed as a weak spot. But otherwise, if you angle your tank properly, trust me, you are gonna destroy every single thing in front of you. For the rest of the tank, I don't have anything to say. Literally, the gun dispersion is good, the DPM is good, your reload time is sexy, your average penetration is good, your average damage is good, your gun depression is good. This is the definition of broken Tech 3 tank, in my opinion, especially since Wargaming decided to buff its armor. For the rest of the tank, even if it seems quite speedy here with 51 km/h maximum, this is not your average speed. Your average speed is 27, and you will feel like let's say that you will feel like a more mobile mouse, in my opinion.
$1.20. Do you remember when the PZ-4G had a broken air gun?
Thank you, Nivar. Thank you. Do I remember when the Panzer 4G had a broken dub gun? No, I didn't. And if it's the case, I remember what it looked like, but I never played it. But maybe I'll do a video on that. That could be an interesting thing to do. Is this live or a video? No, it's live, Twilight. You can ask your questions, by the way, guys. You can ask your questions. I'm sorry if I don't check it too much, because here I'm in my explanations. But to finish off with the VK3601H, this is broken. Overall, it's a broken tank. And to equip it properly, you go for the gun rammer because you have enough penetration, and then it's gun link drive to reduce your aim time. Refine gun because with this tank, most of the time when you shoot, you are immobile because of the armor you have, which means that you want to decrease your gun your gun dispersion. Sorry, I really struggled between those two words, dispersion and depression. After for vitality, I go for the defense system because usually with it I don't ram. Improved assembly, but I could also go for the enhanced armor. Here it all depends on your playstyle. I know how to angle that tank, so I would rather go for more hit points. That's why I go for improved assembly. After I go for the toolbox because an instruct is useless. Improved optics because I'm not gonna camp, so I don't need a camo. Engine accelerator because it allows me to go faster to the positions I need to take. And finally, high and consumable because of my adrenaline. I want to use it for a longer period of time. Now let's take a look at the playstyle. I'm going to show you the two things you need to do with the VK. And thank you, by the way, Blads. Welcome to the member gang. All right, so let me show you. There are two things. The first one is the same as the previous one, peekaboo, but here you are not necessarily gonna have to push behind. What I mean is, yes, you have a weak spot, which is the cupola on that tank, on the turret, as you can see, but you can still play in all down, which means that you hide your turret, your hull, sorry, and you only show your turret. For example, like this. If there is something here, he will be able to see only your turret, which is impenetrable due to the huge gun mantlet you have, except if it has a really accurate gun, and therefore they will snipe on your cupola. And when you're in front of your opponents, let's say that if you see, let's say that the cactus right there is an opponent. If you can't hold down, just try side scrape. Side scraping is this tactic. You hide the frontal part of your tank, which is your weak spot, to your opponents, and you only show the side plus your turret. By doing that and moving a little bit like that, you are going to increase his chances to shoot at your over-angled side armor, making him bounce, and when he bounces, you just pull out your shot and derp, you kill him. Finally, the last thing, if you can't hide your tank anywhere, is the traditional angling in front of your opponent. Just imagine that cactus here, this one right there, the one on the middle, is an opponent. If you're in front of him and you want to angle your tank properly, I would go for that. What I mean, and what I say to people usually, is that you base your track in front of him, which means that you need to do a line between the first track wheel of your tank, regardless of left or right, it's the exact same, and the tank in front, just a little bit before, and this way here, you maximize your chances of bouncing him. You can even go for a little bit more like that in front of your opponent. This is how you want to angle your VK if your goal is to bounce him. Keep in mind that if they are using tier 6 or tier 7 gun with gold shell, regardless of how you angle your tank like that or like that, they will penetrate. Now guys, it's time for us to go for some battles, and hopefully maybe we're gonna get an ace tanker. That would be cool. So there we go. There we go. I do hate cactuses, indeed. What's the most premium? What's the most broken? You mean, what's the most broken premium tank? In my opinion, that would be the Annihilator right now. The second one being like the Smasher. And finally, I would go for maybe the AMXM 454. So we are playing our VK. With this tank, you can actually hold the line by yourself. But here it's going to be a little bit complicated. But if you take a look at the map, I'm going to assume that all the enemies are going to go where my teammates are going on the right side of the map, because the team compositions for both sides is mainly mediums, and mediums are playing on the medium side, and my theory is confirmed by all of them being on the right side. It's good for us because doing this we'll be able to take an advanced position. We have armor and we're not afraid to use it. The only thing I fear right now would be the SU-100. Why? I don't really know where the guy is, and there is an ARL. Okay, you know what? We're gonna focus on the ARL first. He had the exact same idea as me. So let's try to get him. Oh boy, really? Don't tell me I'm gonna die from an ARL already. I can't. Of course. Yeah, okay, d'accord. Bon, super. Okay, it seems like that guy really wants to kill me. So what you want to do in this kind of situation, don't try to angle your tank, just side hug like I'm doing right now. Doing this, I make it extremely hard for him to penetrate me because his only way to shoot me would be to shoot at my gun mantlet, which is impenetrable. And this is how we're gonna kill that ARL. Look at this. He's trying, I don't really know what the guy's trying, and I don't even know how he managed to penetrate this one. Where did this one went through? Ah, yeah, the lower part of my turret. But at least the guy is dead. Now we focus on the rest of them. And here we can take some shots. We're gonna sneak some shots, guys, as long as they're not taking a look at us. We're gonna focus on the exact same again and again until he tries to show himself or until he tries to shoot me, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Come on, there we go. We sneak in another one. And we only have to angle. Here it seems quite easy because they really don't care about me. Nice, very nice. We're gonna sneak an HE. Oh, HE with top alpha damage. This is sexy. The max roll. This is lovely. Come on, we angle again, but they really don't care about us. Do you know why they don't care about us, by the way, guys? I should tell you that. Because that tank has so much armor that people tend to completely forget about you and just kill you when you are among the last one to get killed. Because it's impossible. It's literally impossible to penetrate you for most of the players if they are not using gold shell. Here we played well in side hug against our little friend.
XD donated $1.20. The old PZ4 had the same gun as the VK28. 01 now just look at all his guns.
Thank you, Nivard. I'll take a look. Okay, so can we maybe get that guy down? That would be cool. Yes, we did with a sneaky HE. 3 kills already. We gotta find the SU100Y. If he can penetrate me, I'm gonna get smoked. What was that? I don't have a clue. Okay, now we find the SU. We sneak our shot that obviously had to bounce. We're gonna push through because I feel like this guy's gonna bounce us. We have a good armor, and we are here to use it. Or maybe he's gonna die before he managed to sneak his shots. Yeah. Okay, we finished off with 4 kills and a good game, but unfortunately I didn't show you the armor profile of the tank, so we're gonna roll on another one. But this is pretty much how you want to play your tank. As you can see, first class, that was not really hard to get. By the way, if there is a tank from the tech tree line you want to enrich, I would consider getting the VK3601H.
Visage rouge et chaud a dit, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you go.
Okay, I know what it is. Okay, I know what's the problem. I'm getting trolled by Discord. Okay, it's done. I had to close up Discord. Okay, we're gonna go for another game with the VK3601H, and hopefully this time it's gonna work for us. Perfect. This map is perfect for me to show you because here we are going to be able to play aggressively on the enemies. Usually I would go in the town, but just for you guys to show you how to play the tank properly when you're in all down, peekaboo, all these kind of situations, I'm going to go to the mine. I'm not going to climb up the hill because I'm way too slow for that, but I could hold the line from the hill thanks to my 8 degrees of gun depression. And this is what we're going to try. So there we go, guys. There we go. Let's go. Okay, so we're gonna start off straight with a shot on the Skoda. There are 2 T1 heavy, and if I angle my tank properly, yeah, as you can see, when you angle the tank in the right way, you smoke some good shells. Still gotta be careful about your cupola. As I told you, this is your weak spot and it's easy to penetrate. But as long as you know how to angle your tank properly, like I'm doing against the T1 heavy, it's gonna work fine for you guys. It's gonna work fine for you. Okay, we are gonna pop up some adrenaline right there to be able to kill those guys as soon as possible. Unfortunately, now I don't have the gun depression required to shoot at them, so we're gonna focus on something else. Always keep your tank angled like we are doing right now. This is what will save you a couple of times. We have the enemies that are taking a look at our friends on the other side, which is going to allow us to sneak some shots. We bounce off once again, and we're going to try to bounce them again and again and again. Oh, wow. That's a nice shot, KV2. I'm not gonna lie, that was a really nice shot. Okay, we're gonna stay here because from there we can have some bounces and probably sneak a shot on that guy. No, we can't. Okay, Let's go, fellas. We're gonna go on the Stug. It's a tier 5. It should struggle quite a lot to penetrate us, or even not trying to penetrate us at all. It's possible as well. Come on, we bounce him off once again. As I told you, this tank is completely broken. Okay, I know what's the problem. I know what's the problem, guys. I have to literally close off Discord, not only click on the red cross. I'm gonna do it after. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I need to finish the game before. I'm sincerely sorry, but I thought we were done past this, but no, there are some kids that like to ruin streams. I mean, I can't blame you guys. I can't blame you. Okay, so we still angle. As you can see, I'm never in front of my opponents. I'm always angling my tank because that's what you're supposed to do. You always angle this kind of tank. The only thing I fear right now would be the Hellcat, because obviously this is the most threatening tank for me like that right now. And maybe it's gonna be an ace tanker. Thank you, caller. 1A3 needs a buff, don't you think? I agree. I totally agree. This tank needs a buff, and I would not complain if Wargaming decided to buff it all of a sudden. There we go. We still bounce it, angling as its finest. We kill the Hellcat, and now we only have to deal with the Skoda. And that's exactly what we're gonna do, guys. There is the Skoda. We keep it angled as well. Come on. We tried sneak shot. That didn't work. Is he gonna kill himself on the KV2? Yeah? No? Oh, no. Yeah, he did. And that's it, guys. That's it. That's how you win using the VK. That was a really good game. And I have nothing to say about that. This is pretty much how you want to play your VK3601H. We continue our journey, guys. We continue our journey with the Tiger 1, one of my most loved tanks in the game because of its historical aspects. Obviously, the fact that it serves in World War II, the fact that I think it's one of the most beautiful tanks ever created, but also because in Blitz, this tank is simply a beast. Let me show you briefly what I mean, okay? So, the Tiger 1 is, let's say, a mix between OP mobility, OP armor, and OP gun. When it comes to the gun, I have nothing to say. One of the greatest accuracy for a heavy tank at tier 7, one of the greatest DPM as well, one of the greatest penetrations as well. There is nothing to throw away considering the Tiger 1's gun. Thank you, Jeff the Artist. Hey yo, where is the banana cam? Just for you, man. I'm gonna put my banana cam as I'm talking about the tank, okay? And after I'm gonna remove it. After when it comes to the mobility, as you can see, fellas, average speed 30 kilometers per hour, but you can climb it up quite a lot more simply over the fact that your top speed 44 kilometers per hour, you will reach it quite easily. So yeah, guys, it's extremely important for you to understand that. Finally, the suspensions are really good. You are going to traverse quite fast. And for how you want to play the tank, I'm going to show you right now how you want to do that. First, maybe I should show you, I'm going to remove the filter so you can see a little bit better. Thank you, Enzo. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it. Love you, man. Kiss on your cheeks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't really know how I could thank you besides saying thank you, but yeah, thank you. You're really helping me out, and really appreciate it. I will use that on the Skoda T27. So guys, I was saying for that tank you have, let's say, 2 weak spots. The lower part of the hull, which when angled is no longer a weak spot, but also that cupola. But nobody shots your cupola on that tank. I don't really know why, but let me show you briefly how you want to play it directly in a room. What is the most broken tier 8 premium tank? In my opinion, the Caravan Action 10. Will you upload this video so I can watch it later? Yeah, don't worry. This stream is gonna get, I'm gonna do a special playlist of Showcase, Tech Tree Showcase, where I will play all the tanks from a single line. I'm gonna try to do all of them. So, the Tiger 1, how do you want to play it? First thing first, hull down, which means that you take a position from which you can show your turret only. For example, on that map, let's imagine that the enemies are, let's say, right there. If I want to be hull down, I'm going to put myself right there, because from here I'm showing my my turret only. A small part of my hull, but you get the spirit. You only show your turret. If you can't, if there is, let's say that those barrels right there are a tank. If you can't hide, you try to angle it like this. Right in front, the first track of the hill aligned with the hull of the enemy tank in front of you. This is the optimized angling for the Tiger 1. But unfortunately, it's not going to be enough for you to bounce everything, trust me guys. Finally, one last thing you want to try with this tank would be side scrape. Let's imagine that the tent right there is a tank. You side scrape like that, which means that you're going to show only the side of your tank plus your turret, and you're going to shoot your shell with the guy not being able to shoot at your weak spot, which is the frontal part of the hull. Now let's take the tank directly into a game. I forgot about equipments. I'm going to show you the equipments briefly, guys. I'm going to show you the equipments right freaking now. First, gun rammer, because I have enough penetration as I told you, so I would rather increase the DPM. Enhanced gun lane drive to reduce my aim speed. And finally, refined gun to have the greatest gun dispersion at tier 7 for a heavy tank. I really love using that thing, and usually when I shoot with my Tiger 1, I'm immobile, so it's the best for me. After I go for the defense system, because I'm not going to ram anybody. Improved assembly, because here, unlike the VK3601H, the enhanced armor is not useful. You're not going to see too much of a difference. So you would rather go for the heat point, which is the improved assembly. After, I go for the toolbox to repair faster, and also because enhanced track is useless. Improved optics to be able to spot for myself, because I don't need a camonet, I'm not a tank destroyer. Engine accelerator to increase a little bit my mobility, because as I told you, it's a really good mobility you have, and it can be your strength. Because with this tank, using your mobility to take advanced position, you are going to shock your opponents, and they will not know how to react. But I'm going to show you that right now, don't worry. And finally, obviously, high-end consumable, because when you use adrenaline on something that has 5.5 seconds of reload, oh god, do you burst some shells. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We miss Mada. Mada is in vacation, guys. Mada is in vacation. He's in holiday. Okay, the perfect matchmaking for us, because as you can see, we are top tier. On this kind of match, what do we want to do, guys? We want to play aggressively while being able to show only our turrets. So we have two possibilities. Either on this map we go to the top medium side, because obviously we have the mobility to do it, and we try to take, you know, where the rails are. I'm gonna show you, don't worry. Let me go. I want to show you briefly. I'm talking about that position where the cactus. From here, you can show only your turret to your opponents, but the problem is taking that position, you gotta be careful about them if they go on the right side. So when I'm playing with my Tiger 1, I would rather find a position from which I can both hold down and side scrape, depending on what I'm gonna fight. So I would rather go on this side right there. I love that position here. And it's a really juicy one, because from here, as you can see, I'm showing only my turret. Okay, T-37 is already on the other side, and it seems like there is nothing. There is nothing yet, so we're going to try to focus on the decker, and hopefully we didn't take the shot, but we did. Yeah, that's the problem with the Tiger 1. It's extremely hardcore for you to bounce shots coming from tank destroyers. I should have side scrape. Side scrape would have worked perfectly. But I failed. There we go. We burst a cool one on the decker. I saw his shell. There was the trust mark, so I'm not gonna bother and sneak another one that bounced, unfortunately. I would like to know how you managed to bounce these kind of things. Now we're gonna use our great penetration to go through the Yak Panther. As you can see, I got some bounces on the hull. He was really unlucky on these shots, though. Okay, there we go again. Is it possible that I have the legendary accuracy of the Tiger, or do I have to struggle? Okay, he's not watching me anymore. We are gonna focus on that guy as much as possible using our DPM, and once he's killed, yeah, now we're gonna focus on the rest. There is an ARL, and he's doing the mistake of his life. Here we go. We dub some great adrenaline, and this is where we shine, guys, because with this tank you have way enough penetration. We are gonna focus now on the Annihilator, because obviously we have to take him out. Am I gonna be alone facing the Annihilator? I don't know yet. We're gonna see. 3, 2, let's try to side scrape. And as I told you guys, the side scrape that allowed us to bounce every single shell from the Annihilator. Now we can push through, and this is exactly what we're gonna do. We are pushing through. There is another Annihilator with us. Is he gonna help us? No, yes, no. 3, 2, 1. As always, guys, the traditional side hug when you can't use the side scrape, and it worked effectively on that guy. We're gonna use an APCR just to be sure to secure the kill, and derp, there is no more annihilator. Look at the number of bounces we took. I told you, side hug is what makes you live with this tank. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna push through because even if I take a shot from the KV-1S, it's not a problem. I'm gonna focus on the P44 TER. Come on, let's take a shot. Thank you, Leonardo, for the sub, for the donation, and thank you, Martin Sulek, as well. I see you made my idea real. Keep going in it. Thank you, man. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Okay, for the moment, we are focusing on the P43 here. As you can see, I did not even try to angle my tank. I'm just gonna push through. Back. Come on, let's kill him. Thank you, Comet, for the block. That was useless. I got the kill regardless. So we ended up with 3 kills and 3.1k damage because I'm expecting the KV-1S to die before I managed to get him. Not a problem. That was good. Are there questions or not? Are there questions or not? There is no questions for the moment. Okay, there is no question. We are gonna go for... Pour le futur New Tier Thème Premium BG. Ça fait plaisir en français, je vais pas mentir, ça fait plaisir d'avoir des donateurs français. Du coup, je peux te dire merci en français. I'm saying thank you in French because the guy is French. Merci beaucoup. Vous vous rendez peut-être pas compte. Je sais pas en fait si vous vous rendez compte. Je parle très sérieux. Je suis vraiment très content. Mais je parle très sérieusement. Vous vous rendez pas compte en fait d'à quel point vous m'aidez dans ce genre de choses parce que en fait moi ça me permet d'acheter mes premiums sans vraiment les acheter. C'est-à-dire réinvestir dans la chaîne. Et là par exemple, tu vois, tu m'as fait 2 donations de 150 € et je devais acheter un casque pour gérer mieux mes lives, pour avoir le son en 360 parce que j'avais pas ça. Et bien là, tu vois, tu viens de me donner en un stream 150 €. Et bien 150 €, je rajoute moi-même 50 € et je peux me payer un super casque pour faire mes lives. Du coup, ça va améliorer la qualité, ça va me permettre moi de mieux faire mon job. Donc vraiment, c'est génial. C'est génial. Donc vraiment, Enzo, merci beaucoup. I really hope, Enzo, you didn't use Google Traduction to write something because I really thank you in French, like right now. Alright, we're gonna go for another one with the Tiger 1, guys, because I think one game is too short for you to understand how you want to play the tank. So let's roll in another one. Do you like the E-100? To be fair, yeah, I like it. Pantoufleee, give me your only fan. I don't have an only fan. Which line is the best? There is no best line. Let's say there is no best line. Okay, perfect. Perfect, because here we fall on the map I showed you how to play the tank on, which means that I'm gonna apply my advice. So let's go, guys. There we go. There we go. Je t'en prie, ça me fait plaisir. Ah, donc Enzo est français. Ah, c'est cool. Enzo, je vais te donner le modérateur. Tu le mérites. C'est la moindre des choses. Je peux pas faire plus. Enzo, dès que je finis ma game, tu me rappelles et je te donne le modérateur. Comme ça, on aura un modérateur français de plus. Okay, so here, guys, for the moment, we don't need to side scrape. At the moment, we're gonna peekaboo against the SU because we have an amazing... Okay, we tried to side scrape a bit. KV-1S didn't try his luck, did he? Yeah. As you can see, and as I told you, you angled your tank, you are safe. Let's sneak in another one on that KV-1S and pop some adrenaline. We're gonna focus on that 88. He doesn't really know what he's doing, so we are gonna get him ourselves. There we go, and another one. This is what is something insane about it. This is what makes that tank incredible. Come on. There we go. M41D. Oh, that's a rare tank. We continue. Oh, I went a little bit too far. Am I gonna take the shot? No. As you can see, guys, I'm trying to over-angle my tank. I'm showing here, you can see only my turret, and based on my great accuracy, I'm able to just smoke that poor guy's turret off. And this is exactly what we're gonna do. Maybe we're gonna take a shot in the process from the ice to Pravda right now, but is it a problem? I don't think so. Here you see, yeah. As long as you're, when you show your turret to your opponents, they penetrate you quite easily. Oh man, Enzo, et voilà, make nouveau casque incoming. Ben merci, ben là je vais le commander, mais Enzo, ben voilà, Enzo, tu viens d'améliorer la qualité de la chaîne. Vraiment énorme merci, parce qu'en tant qu'étudiant, en fait, j'aurais aimé avoir un vrai taf. Bon, maintenant non, parce que je gagne plus avec YouTube qu'avec un vrai taf. Mais j'aurais aimé avoir un vrai taf pour me faire un peu d'argent et tout. Et en fait, vous vous rendez pas compte à quel point vous m'aidez. Vraiment, Enzo, I love you, Enzo. Je t'aime. Je devrais le dire en français quand même, on respecte. And that's pretty much how you want to play your Tiger 1, guys. Always make sure to hide the lower part of your hull. Show only your turret. When you can't, try to side hug like I did with the Annihilator in the first game, and you are set up. Oh, Enzo. Je te donne le modérateur parce que comme ça, je verrai tous tes messages. C'est très important pour moi, je trouve que c'est la moindre des choses. Je te donne le truc modérateur, Enzo, comme ça je verrai ton nom en bleu, comme ça si jamais tu as une question je vais pouvoir la voir. En fait j'aime bien ajouter mes top donateurs comme ça, parce que comme ça me permet de discuter directement avec vous. And this is it, that's how you get a first class with the Tiger. Well, maybe if I manage to kill the Annihilator I would be able to get it. To get the ace tanker, but hey, that's already a good game. Now we continue further, guys. Thank you, Ghostmaster.
GH0 St. Master 10 donated $1. Anotra donator FRM.
Okay, it's gonna be a troll, so I'm gonna wait for it to roll.
Mice Pargrave. JTMBCP Mountain Place O Troll.
Isn't that lovely? The TTS. Thank you, Ghostmaster 10 once again. Ah, no, it's not over. It's over. So, now guys, now we talk about the Tiger 2. It's basically the exact same as the Tiger 1, one tier higher and a little bit better. And this is what is lovely about the whole line coming from the Panzer 4J to the E-100, the main reward. So, the Tiger 2. Let's talk about the armor profile. With that tank, I know I see a lot of people trying to angle it. You don't angle the Tiger 2. Your hull is nearly impenetrable with regular shells. You will have to wait for your opponents to use gold shell to be able to go through your hull. You also have a really flat turret, and those areas here and here are penetrable quite easily, even with regular shells coming from tier 8. This hull right there is gonna bounce shells coming from tier 8 not using gold shell, all tier 7 using gold shell included, except some tank destroyers, and for tier 9s they're gonna go through like butter. So it really depends on what you're gonna face. For the rest of the tank, it's extremely weak on the other sides, which means that you need to angle your tank properly. You can angle the tank, the hull, but not the turret. For the rest, you have amazing values when it comes to the gun. Amazing accuracy, amazing DPM, amazing penetration. There is nothing to throw away, same as the Tiger 1, so I'm not gonna bother too much. Nearly 9 seconds of reload, and it's way enough. We're not gonna talk about the rest of the tank because it's pretty slow. You will go, now let's say it's average when it comes to the mobility. You will go around 30-35 kilometers per hour, and if you equip it properly, you will feel like you are mobile. Now, how am I equipping my tank? First, I go for the gun rammer to decrease my reload time because obviously I already have enough penetration for it to be effective. After the enhanced gun lane drive to reduce my aim time, it's important. It's really important in my opinion for you to make it a good tank on the battlefield. And finally, the vertical stabilizer, because you already have a great gun dispersion with it, so let's not bother trying to lower it down even more. Just go for the vertical stabilizer to try some sneaky shots from time to time. After, I go for the defense system because usually I don't ram anything with that tank, not because it's not made for it, but because you're too slow. After, the enhanced armor, because with that tank, if you use it on your whole armor, you're gonna increase it quite a lot. It's gonna make the difference between a Tiger 2 being penetrated by gold shells coming from tier 8 and a Tiger 2 not being penetrated by gold shells coming from heavies at tier 8. After, I go for the toolbox because an track is useless. Improved optics because I'm not a tank destroyer. I don't need a camo rating, a camo. Sorry, I'm not gonna wait in the back. I'm gonna push. After, engine accelerator because my mobility is average, so I'm trying to increase it just a little bit to arrive on the battlefield just in time. And finally, high-end consumable because with this tank you're gonna use adrenaline for a longer period of time and you're gonna love it. Now, let's talk a little bit about the playstyle while creating a room. Let's go. Par contre les gars, je suis une bille en anglais, mais je vais essayer de faire un effort. Enzo, t'emmerde pas, tu feras la modération. Si tu veux, fais la modération des mecs en français, hein, parce qu'il y en a plein qui font autant en anglais qu'en français. Il y a des gens qui insultent des trucs. T'emmerde pas, t'inquiète pas. Alright, so, Tiger 2. Three possibilities. As I told you, it's really easy for your opponents to penetrate your turret. Because your turret is not angled. The only part that is impenetrable is your gun mantlet. Luckily for you, your gun mantlet is big, which means that if you place your tank in hull down, let's say from here, for example, and you have something, let's imagine there is something right there at the bottom. Let me show you exactly what I mean. Let's imagine there is someone here. With your tank, you have a good gun accuracy and you also have a really good velocity. So what you want to do to avoid getting penetrated is strictly going back. You shoot and you go back to a safe position, because doing this you're gonna make it harder for your opponent to shoot at the only weak spot of your tank, which is the flat cheeks on your turret, because there will have one chance out of two to shoot at your gun mantlet and therefore bounce. It's extremely important to do that with your target too. And another thing that can work with it is, let's imagine there is someone right there, okay? You side scrape, but you have to do a special side scrape. You wait for your opponent to shoot, because if you wait like that, see, he can shoot at the side of your turret cheeks, and that's something you want to avoid. So always make sure to always show your this part of your tank that is way too angled to be penetrated, and when he bounced off on the side of your hull, there you go, and you try to sneak your shot. And finally, when you are facing someone, always make sure to stay straight in front of him. Never try to angle even the slightest your turret, because you're gonna get penetrated, and don't even think about angling your turret as well. You can actually do it maybe a little bit. Just imagine if that rock right there is an opponent. You take your tank, you put it like that, not much, just like this, not so much. That's the maximum you will go for, because otherwise you are gonna get penetrated easily in your track wheel. Now let's go, let's jump in it, and let's have a good game, or maybe two good games with the Tiger II. By the way, guys, waiting for us to get into a match, do you like my way of presenting things? And if you have any advices on how to improve it, just tell me in the chat, okay? That would be good. That would be good, guys. That would be good. Okay, so here the cool and interesting thing is that we are not top tier. We are facing some tier 9s, and some tier 9s that have a good penetration, and it's gonna be interesting for us. Let's say that it's gonna be interesting. So let's go. I'm sorry if I don't read too much the chat right now.
WOTB Joe
no, he's gonna troll me.
$1.
He's gonna troll me. Okay, what we want to do right now, guys, is going down. We're gonna face a nice 8, but it's not a problem. It's not a problem because we can still do things as long as we have some support from our team. No, it's over. Okay, I'm gonna have to play another one. Are they gonna help me or? No. Okay, come on. We gotta stay in front of our opponents. The I6 can't penetrate me, and I know that. Oh, he can because he has the last gun. Oh man, the TTS is horrible.
I love you.
I got wrecked. And I got trolled by the TTS. Anyway, thank you WOTB Joe, thank you Do You Know That Way, and thank you Nisk as well for the donation, guys. Okay, I guess we're gonna, you know what, waiting for the Tiger II to come back. Ask me any questions, because here I really want to play only the tanks from the showcase. So guys, here we did a an oopsie. Let's say that I was not waiting for the I8 to drop down. I thought he was gonna stop because he took already 2 shots and maybe he was scared, but it didn't happen. So you know what, guys, before we go again to a direct shot and to a direct battle with the Tiger II, and hopefully it's not gonna take too long. I hope. If you have any questions, guys, tell me if you have any questions. Just put a limit on this bullshit. The problem is I can't. That's the problem. Pantoufleee, do you think Wargaming will remove an abstract because nobody uses it? No, they will not remove it. I don't think so. Maybe they will change the way it works, but they will not remove it. Is the tier 10 Progetto worth the grind? Yes, it is, Adam. Definitely worth it. Did you know Wikipedia said that Talk 2, his real name is The Old Gang 2? Nice. C'est quoi le job que t'aurais fait si t'avais pas YouTube? Mais en fait, c'est le job de mes rêves, entre guillemets, enfin le job pour lequel j'étudie à la fac, c'est notaire. Donc je finirai notaire, là je suis à 5 ans, donc il me reste encore 2 ans. Et j'ai le diplôme. Donc là ce serait notaire, mais après s'il y avait vraiment un truc que j'aurais aimé faire et qui m'aurait passionné, je pense, ça aurait été soit ambassadeur, soit trader. J'aurais beaucoup aimé être trader aussi. Mais voilà, la vie m'a choisi autre chose. Oh, we like your way of work. Thank you, Odie. Really appreciate it. How do you have a so big win rate? Because I know how to play the tank, I guess. Oh no, I'm getting trolled again by WOTB Joe and Do You Know That Way.
WOTB Joe donated $1. YTF did a TTS.
I can troll you guys.
TTS not.
I can literally block it by muting. You have no power here.
Yes, not work. YTF did a TTS not work. YTF did the TTS not work.
Oh no, I don't want to get trolled. No. I'm just gonna stop it, guys. There is nothing you can do. You have no power here. Okay, guys, is it possible for you to get job done as soon as possible so I can get the target 2 again? Oh, are they gonna find him? Come on. Hopefully we're gonna have better games, don't worry. But obviously, during a showcase, we have at one point... It's still on? Oh my gosh. No, this is horrible. This is too horrible for me. Okay. So let's erase that game from that stream, okay? And let's jump into another one, a better one, hopefully, because here that was bullshit. I wanted to check something. No, you know what? I'll check after the stream. Okay, we go again, guys. We go again. Seriously, it's been on since... Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut down the donations for the moment. Okay, so guys, now we're top tier, which makes things a little bit different from our perspective, because here there is nothing that can penetrate our hull from the front, except maybe the ML1 if they are using calibrated shell, because they are auto-loaders, so that would be the brightest thing to do. Okay, fellas. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is we have 2 possibilities. I'm not gonna do the best out of those 2, because I could either go to the front, or go on the other side. But here I'm gonna try to play aggressively from there. Thank you, Nisk. Thank you again, man. Okay, can we get a shot? No, not yet. Oh, man, sorry, I was focused on the donation, so I missed my shot. Okay, by the look of it, it seems like they all decided to go on the other side. It's perfect for us, because if you take a look at their team composition, the only tank they have that is probably camping in the back, beside the VK100-01, is the 87. I don't fear any of those tanks, so I'm gonna push through. This is what is lovely about the Tiger 2, your possibility of pushing through. And this is exactly what we're gonna do. Thank you, WOTB Joe, type 1 in chat if Pantoufleee sucks. I love you, Joe. I love you. Okay, so there we go, and we sneak a shot on the 87. Straight away, we are gonna side scrape. As I told you, this is what you want to do using that tank. And when you do that, you are getting bounced on. And this is what is lovely about the Tiger 2. As long as you side scrape correctly with it, you're gonna have some good fun. Okay, now, unfortunately, I gotta turn down a bit, because otherwise I'm gonna get penetrated by that VK. He doesn't care about me, so it's good. There we go again, we sneak a shot, and we put ourselves inside scrape again, and we're gonna wait for him to shoot. He doesn't, so we're gonna focus on the 87 instead. Our great penetration allowing us to go through the tank, main armor without fearing anything. There is the Mauer breaker, he doesn't care about us, this is perfect. And we sneak in another one. We have the Tankenstein with us and the T49, this is OP, this is OP. I'm gonna reload before the Mauer breaker, which is gonna give us an advantage. Unfortunately, I missed. I missed. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Who am I gonna focus on? Probably the Mauer breaker. I'm gonna keep it that way. Let's keep it real. Maybe I'm gonna die, but I don't care. Even if I die, that's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a good game. Let's try to make it a clutch, okay? Alright, so We gotta do something. We gotta do something. Obviously, we gotta do something. I have the Tankenstein with me. I'm gonna have to try something. And this is exactly what we're gonna do. Okay. The Mauerbrecher just shot. We sneak a shot, guys. 5. No, we're gonna die. No, there is no way I can do anything here. Yeah, you can't have good teams all the time. I guess this is my cursed moment in stream. Or okay, side hug as always. He missed. This is perfect. This is exactly what we intended. Nice. We shoot him, but we're gonna die. Yeah. 4, 3, 2. Oh no. Nice. We kill him. 4, 3. Okay, perfect. We managed to angle our tank. We're gonna try to get the VK before dying. Maybe we're gonna make it, maybe not. He's trying to go for a cupola, and as I told you, never try to angle your turret at all. We angled it just a little bit and we got killed. But it was in the end a really good game anyway. 3.4k damage, and yeah, with a team like that, with 3 guys doing 0 damage, 1 doing only 1 shot, share a tier 7 Tankenstein 2 shots. Let's say that it was quite hard for us to win this. We're gonna go for another one. We roll a last one on the Tiger 2 Savage. Hopefully it's gonna be a win. It's important, guys. What do you think about the new American autoloader line that's gonna be implemented? I think it's gonna be overpowered in the end of the right players, same as the TVPs, which is gonna make it juicy. Alright, so. Now, fellas, we are going back to another game. And as you can see, judging by how many tanks they have and what the team compo is, they're probably going to play in the town. And we're going to do the exact same. This is the best for us. So there we go, guys. There we go. Thank you, Nisk, as well. Nice. It's better when it doesn't come from... It's better when it doesn't come from TTS, isn't it? Alright, fellas, alright. Let's go. As I told you, I did not miss my shot. We have some mighty tanks waiting for us. Luckily for us, we can penetrate the Tiger to sap. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I didn't see him. 4, 3. Okay, are they really gonna do, like, all of them are gonna stay there? Okay, let me try to sneak shot. No. Yeah, okay, let's kill WT before jumping into other tanks. He's a player, and I don't want to have him in my side. Yeah, my reload was too long. Okay, come on. Yes. No, he doesn't want to. Okay, not a problem. Before going further, we're gonna shoot at the chief. We have the perfect position here. 3, 2, 1. Is he going? Yeah. Okay, he's running away. Not a problem. We're gonna try to help the rest of the team instead. There we go. They have a T-34 right there. Thank you, Ghostmaster.
GH0 St. Master 10 donated $1.
Okay.
Yo, Pantoufleee Putu, du et le Smasher AL Annihilator à la fin du
Est-ce que je peux jouer Smasher Annihilator à la fin du stream? Ce que je vais faire, c'est en fait, je finis mon stream sur ce char et je recommence un autre showcase sur d'autres chars. Je pense que je vais faire 2 showcases ce soir, au moins ce sera fait. 3, 2, 1. And there we go, we kill the guy. And now we only have to circle, which is not the hardest thing to do. He's gonna shoot with a... no. Oh, perfect. Okay, good. We're gonna try... oh, wow. I failed. I did not want it to block me, but I blocked myself in the end. Okay, I'm fine with this game. It's not the best, but I'm fine. The previous game we had was the perfect one to demonstrate how to play that tank, so we're gonna go 1 tier higher playing the E75, guys. It's right now. This is definitely not the best game, but hey, sometimes you can have the greatest game ever. Let's talk about the E75 Ts, guys. Let's talk about the E75 Ts, probably the best heavy tank at tier 9, at least in my opinion. And thank you, Joe. Don't worry, Pantoufleee, I love you more. Love you, Joe. So, this is a mix of everything you love. The only problem of the E75 is probably its mobility, and we're going to start off with this because it's easier. 26 average speed, which is not enough for you to take advanced position at the beginning of the game, but still, it will allow you to come back to a safe position if you need to, and this is all that matters using that tank. Now, for the rest, same overall concerning the gun, same aspects as the Tiger 2 and Tiger 1. really accurate, good aiming time, good reload time, an impressive 460 alpha damage, so every shell is going to be a hard hit on your opponents. The penetration is great as well, 246 with your based one, 311 with your regular, with your gold shell, sorry. The DPM lacks a bit in my opinion. 2.2k DPM is not the best, but considering you have one of the wildest armor at tier 9, it's not necessarily a problem. When it comes to that tank, unlike the Tiger II, you can't get penetrated here.
XD donated
or
$1.20. You forgot to look at the VK28 01 gun that was on the PZ4G before 5 updated. Do next showcase the VK72 01K.
Thank you, Nivard. I don't know yet what next showcase is gonna be, but I find it really interesting. I'm having fun doing showcase because it's something different I didn't do on my channel. So for the E75 Ts, sorry, I was saying with this tank it's the same as the Tiger II. You don't want to angle your turret at all, and you want to angle a little bit. Maybe why not your hull? When it comes to the turret, you can't get penetrated with regular shells, but gold shells will go there, and obviously the traditional cupola as well. But overall, that's a really great tank. Before showing you how to play it, let me show you how I'm equipping it. Thank you, Tropics, by the way, for the follow. First, gun rammer, because my penetration is enough, so I would rather increase a little bit my DPM. Enhanced gun lane drive to reduce my aim time. And finally, refine gun to decrease my gun dispersion, because usually when I shoot with this tank, I'm immobile, so I get a better dispersion when I do this. After, I go for the defense system because I'm not gonna ram anybody, I'm too slow. Enhanced armor and not improved assembly, but you could go for improved assembly as well if you want. But I find enhanced armor to be better because you will increase a little bit your armor on the turret cheeks, but also on your weak spot, which is the lower part of the hull. But even if it seems like a weak spot, it's quite strong for a weak spot. So it's important, in my opinion, to use enhanced armor. After, I go for the toolbox to repair faster, and obviously because enhanced track is useless as always. Improved optics because I'm not a tank destroyer, sorry, I'm not gonna camp, so I would rather go for improved optics. Engine accelerator to increase a little bit my mobility because, as I told you, this is the weakness of the tank. And finally, consumable delivery system to use adrenaline more often and not on a longer period of time, because with 12 seconds of reload, it's completely useless to go for the high-end consumable. So that's pretty much the tank for you. Now let's create a room briefly so I can show you how you want to play it. Two things or three when you are facing tier 8. When you're facing tier 8, you can go for some side scrape. I guess that right now you know what it is. Thank you, Jamram, as well for the sub. You already know what it is right now, but you can also go for hull down. Every time you're hull down with that tank, you shoot your shot and you try to wiggle. So the hull down, let's imagine there is someone here, okay, right there. Hull down and side scrape. What you want to do in side scrape is always hiding the lower part of your hull and only showing your turret, and never try to angle your turret. You're gonna get penetrated like that. Always your turret in front of your opponents and shoot your shell straight in. And once you shoot, you always move like that. You always move because you have a cupola, which is a weak spot. Now, when you are facing tier 10 that can penetrate you easily, let's say, you are going to change the tactic. Hull down in peekaboo works effectively, as I showed you with the VK3601H and as I just showed you with the tank as well right now. But the traditional side scrape works as well. Let's imagine there is someone right there. What I'm going to do with my E75 is putting myself like this and not showing my turret cheeks, because otherwise I'm gonna get penetrated. I'm gonna wait like that for him to shoot, bounce me, and after I pull out of my position and I sting my shot before going back to a safe position from which I can't get shot. This is pretty much how the E75 works. And now, guys, fellas, we are gonna go for some live battle. Here, we are not top tier, but at least we're playing on a juicy map, Emelsdorf, which is the perfect one to demonstrate how to play D75. We're gonna analyze what the matchmaking is made of right now. We have a T57 Heavy, a Mouse Legendary, an Ice 4. I think they're gonna play on the right side of the map, so I'm gonna follow my team on this side as well. Hopefully they're gonna come with us. If we go on that side, your main strength right now would be to use your hull down, aka peekaboo tactic. This is what works the best. So there we go. How much for deleting your account? I don't know, $1,000 maybe, something like that would be interesting. Okay, we're not gonna stop now. We don't have the best mobility, but we still want to play aggressively. We have the support of our team, so what we're gonna do right now is boom, straight away we sneak shot on the mouse, and our accuracy trolled us. Is the mouse gonna try something and push me? If he does, wow, that's gonna be hard. Okay. If the mouse, yeah, problem is with the mouse pushing us, this is gonna be a little bit hardcore. But we're gonna try anyway, we're gonna try regardless. What I need to do is face hugging that mouse. As long as I stay in front of him, I think I can bounce some. Okay, I need the rest of my team. Are they gonna help me or not? This is the question I'm asking. 5, 4, okay. I have some support, I have the grill with me. I have the grill, any shot, nice, perfect. Okay, as long as I see the mouse, I'm not gonna bother. I'm gonna go straight for some shots on his turret, and I'm not gonna... Wow. 3, 2... What is he trying? Okay, good. Are we gonna kill that mouse? Yeah, perfect. We have the cavalry that is coming with us. Kranwagen, can you do it or not? 4, 3, 2... Nice. Thank you, Kran. Really appreciate your support. As you can see here, what we did is we shoot and we crawl back to a safe position, and we do the exact same on the IS-4 right now. There we go. Still shooting with a PCR. We need the rest of the team to help us, and nobody will. Nobody will. I gotta escape. I gotta escape from here. 3, 2, 1. I gotta escape. Can I? No. I don't have time, unfortunately. Yeah, problem is when you're not top tier and when your team all of a sudden decides that you're not worth helping. Why did you come back? I would be curious to know why nobody tried to push instead of doing what they just did here. And why, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna wait for the tank to come back and we're gonna go for another one, I guess, because the problem is you are an E75, you're a really good tank, but if you're facing an IS-4 and a mouse alone, I'm not God. Okay, IS-4 is probably gonna sneak a shot on the mouse and just destroy the shit out of him. No, oh, he missed. Lucky mouse. Kranwagen, maybe you wanna help our little mouse? No, you don't? Maybe you should kill the T-57 heavy because he's gonna burst all his shells. Are there questions or not? Okay, good. We're still gonna lose, I guess, or maybe... No, we lost. Okay. Bonne nuit, Pantoufleee. Bonne nuit, Wyatt. Je sais pas comment on dit. Okay. Is it possible that you kill it fast, guys? Because I really want to get my E75 back. Wasn't Pantoufleee at 50k subs? No. I was never at 50k subs, really. I never had 50k subs. Okay, perfect. Kranwagen is no more, guys. Kranwagen is no more. It's time for us to get again with the 75 because that game was really bad. Yeah, you can't win all the time. I wish I could be at least... I wanna show you at least one game top tier with the 75. I'm gonna try. Okay, so I agree, we go on the right. At least here there are less armored tanks, which is gonna help us sustain on the battlefield, at least for a longer period of time. So there we go. We are following the rest of the team. Fast, or at least as fast as we can, because as I told you, your mobility is definitely not the greatest. Pantoufleee, is there a good heavy coming this month? The T54E2 is coming, based on my sources. T54E2, which is a T125 at tier 8. All right, so they are all stacked together. Are they playing aggressively or not? This is the question. I feel like if the IS-4 tried to push through, that would be interesting. Why are you waiting? IS-4, just go in. Yeah, attack. Yeah. I totally agree with you. Just attack, man. Attack. I'm down for it. Okay, I would be down if IS-4 you didn't stop. Why you stopped, IS? Alright, buddy, c'est pas la peine. No. Okay, the IS-4 stopped, which blocks us. So now we're gonna have to deal with what we can shoot, aka... Whoa, come on, are you kidding me? How lucky do you have to be? Oh my gosh. Okay. 4, 3, Can I get a shot in the... Don't tell me I'm gonna get wrecked again just because... Ouais, bon, allez, c'est pas la peine. Okay, okay, no. Two bad games in a row, guys. 2 bad games in a row. Maybe we're gonna survive, who knows? Maybe we're gonna survive. I don't think it's gonna be the case. And I don't really know why the team decided to split. Never split, guys, never split. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother commentating on that game because we're probably gonna lose it. I'm gonna keep my force for something else. Okay, nice. That would have been best if I managed to kill him, but I didn't. 5, 4, 3. Can I hide a bit? Yes, 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 yes. Come on. I'm gonna try to lower down to kill the AMX 5120. Okay, I'm sticking with that IS-4 even if he's not the best, because we need to kill tanks as soon as possible. I need to take shots for that IS-4. 3, 2. Is he gonna go for me? Yeah, obviously, because it's easiest. Yeah. He wanted to go for damage. I can't blame him. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Once again, we got wrecked. Oh man, that's not cool. I mean, getting wrecked 1 game, okay, but 2 games in a row when I'm doing a showcase, this is just boring. V, please die fast. Don't tell me it's gonna take ages just because all of you are low life or something like this. Come on, I7. Yeah, you get this. You get this, I7. Dirt. Nice. And now the tortoise is gonna die and it's over. I'm from Holland and my first tier 10 was the Heavy 405. Is that good? To be fair, the problem with the Heavy 405 is that it's definitely not made for new players because you're glass cannon, so you need to know what you're doing. And as you need to know what you're doing, it can be quite hard for some people to understand the mechanism, because that's one of the new tanks. One of the skill required tanks, let's say. Pantoufleee, do you think the Yak Panzer will get more popularity due to its new legendary camouflage? Yes, I think. Yeah, I think. Okay, is it possible to have a good game? Please, the matchmaking be in my favor. Okay, at least we're top tier, which is good. Hopefully, I'm gonna be able to show you and demonstrate properly how to play that tank. What do we have in front? K91 M13, standard B92 is gonna... Okay, they have a lot of mediums, which implies that they're gonna play on the medium side, which is right there. We're gonna see what happens. Okay, someone recognized me, so I need to be careful because they're probably gonna try to focus me. All right, so let's go. Let's go, fellas, and see where the rest of my teammates are going. I want to play aggressively. When you're top tier, you are a first-line tank. You are here to brawl because you have the armor, you have the gun, you have everything you need. So that's exactly what we're going to do. That's exactly what we're going to do, taking a position close to the windmill to be able to get some shots at the beginning of the game. Unfortunately, the K91 had the same idea, and I can't risk to cross. No. Nice. Okay, we sneak a shot on the M103 and we stick to that position, which allows us to only show our turret, and this is all that matters. Okay, good. Nice. So we sneak another one using a PCR. Maybe that I want to move a little bit. I don't know. 4. Okay, I'm gonna lower down. I'm gonna drop down from there, because otherwise I'm gonna get... Wow, no, don't tell me they are already here. And wow. Yeah, problem is that they are in my back, so there is nothing I can do beside pushing. We need to push, and that's what we're gonna do. Okay, there is the Emil. Can I get him? Nice. That was a good shot. Okay, the problem is we need support that we don't have. So brawling was a good tactic before when I had all my hit points, but now it's just something risky. So now we need someone to kill the Chimera. Batchat, please. It's your job. Please do it. Okay, T91 is probably gonna smoke me. Oh man. I mean, they played better, but the problem is, look at that. We have a T-54 camping in the back. Batchat didn't even try to push. Why Wargaming? Why? When I do regular streams, I don't care because I just can play something else. But when I'm doing showcase, please Don't give me teammates that are doing nothing. They literally all camped. 4 of them camped. Obviously, we can't win. It's impossible to win with people playing like this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. We're gonna have to wait to roll another one with the 75 TS. With the 75, sorry. How are you not raging? Because if I rage, I'm not gonna be monetized on that video. I don't care on regular streams, but here on those kind of streams where I showcase and stuff, I wanna keep it family friendly for everybody to be able to watch it. Okay, come on, just die, bad chat. Just die quick, die fast, so we can do something else. Please, just give me a regular team. I don't even ask for good teammates. Just a team that knows where to place themselves would be enough. Because here we got wrecked because of all of them camping in the back. Nice. Let's go again, please. I guess if we force the matchmaking at one point, we're gonna be able to get one good game. Hopefully. We're not top tier, so once again we gotta be careful about what we're doing, guys. Tac. No CT, I totally agree. We go on the right side of the map. What I'm gonna try here is taking, as I told you, an hold down position, as always, from which I can pick a boost. So I'm probably gonna go directly on the cap circle to put some pressure. Am I gonna be the only one going there or not? No, there's the TVP that goes there as well. Sheridan maybe as well? No? Sheridan's going? Yeah, Sheridan is going here as well. Nice. Okay, I know it's for me. Tac. Let's try to get our shots. We gotta be careful if they have something in the town. But I count on my mediums to find out, because they have a better view range. I should have shot with an AP. I went for an HE because I really wanted to. Oh, okay, perfect. 5, 4. Okay, we gotta be careful about that as well. Come on, nice. We sneak shot on the KPZ. We gotta stay in front of them. And as long as we do, we are probably gonna be able to sneak 1 or 2 shots. But I need someone to spot, unfortunately. Nice. There we go for a shot on the STB. It feels like the STB doesn't really know how to angle himself or how to use his gun depression properly, which is going to be an advantage for us. Okay, he angled a bit. Oh. No, okay, it's already starting. Ah, nice. Where is the rest of the team? Ah, ok, mais non, mais c'est pas possible, ils sont encore en train de camper. Don't tell me I'm not cursed with the 75 TS, with the 75 Ford this game. Look at this, 704 camping, Emil camping, Yak Panzer camping, Sheridan camping. I mean, I can't even showcase the tank, like... I'm gonna try my best, but I'm gonna have to camp as well. If all my teammates are camping, there is nothing I can do, so I'm just gonna go back to a safe position. Lovely teammates. Okay, you know what? I can't play. I'm not gonna bother playing again and again the 75 TS. I explained how to play it. If the RNG doesn't want me to have a good team, I'm just gonna give up and play the last one, the E-100 of the branch. Are they gonna stop themselves here? Nice. Yeah, no, there is nothing I can do. Obviously, I'm dead because the STB is gonna use his gun depression. No. Come on. TVP, can you try something or not? Okay, fellas. Okay. Nice. Camping at spawn, best tactic ever. I don't even know. I mean, I can't do anything. I'm a tier 9. I'm a one-shot. No. There is nothing I can do. Oh, it's over. Okay, perfect. I'm not gonna bother anymore with the 75. The game doesn't want me to do anything, so let's be it. I'm not gonna complain. We gotta play passive. They have something else in the town, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna bother. The teammates. Now look at this. defeat, 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 and then another defeat. No. Just when the RNG is shitting on me like that, I would rather play something else and not bother. So we climb up to the tier 10, the mighty reward, aka the E-100. Several things to understand about that tank. It has a tank destroyer gun. It has a bad gun dispersion, a bad reload time, but a really good alpha damage featuring 640. This is the kind of tank, especially when you're using HE.
MRALD donated $1. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click the bell too. My printer goes.
Thank you, Emerald. Thank you for the donation, man. So yeah. For the E-100, you also have a good gun depression, but as your tank is quite tall, it's not going to be necessarily useful. And for the mobility, it sucks. 25 kilometers in average, which is definitely not enough for you to do the job. I would say that this tank is well armored as long as people are not using gold shell, because if they do, this is the greatest weak spot, easy to penetrate, but also your turret armor. And this is what makes it a little bit below, sorry, the other tier 10 heavy tanks when it comes to armor. How am I equipping my tank? First, I go for gun rammer because I don't need calibrated shell. Your penetration is way more than enough. Enhanced gun lane drive to reduce my aim time a little bit, and refined gun. It's absolutely capital for you to play with refined gun, because without this, your gun dispersion is horrific and you're gonna miss every single one of your shells. After, I go for the defense system because I'm not gonna ram anybody. Enhanced armor to make my armor on the turret a little bit more effective, to be able to ding from time to time some gold shells that can save your ass. After, the toolbox because enhanced track is useless. Improved optics because I'm not gonna camp, I don't need a camo. Engine accelerator to increase a little bit my mobility. And finally, consumable delivery system to be able to use adrenaline more often rather than for a longer period of time, because with more than 14 seconds of reload, it's definitely not worth it to go for high-end consumable and increase the duration. This is the tank for you all, guys. Now let me show you briefly how you want to play with it. Pantoufleee, you're almost at 44k subs. Yeah, I know. Maybe we're gonna do them tonight. It's possible. Maybe we'll do them, guys. Who knows? Who knows? So there we go, fellas. How you want to play your E-100? It's simple. If you hold down, always make sure to sneak your shot and go back to a safe position, because otherwise you're gonna get penetrated in your turret. But the best thing to do would be probably, let me show you, to get yourself right. Thank you, Waffleshun. Just played against you. I was the STB. Yeah, I didn't have the best team ever, gotta be fair. But thank you for the donation, man. So imagine there is something right there, and he can see only my turret. I go out of my position. I sneak my shot. Always make sure to aim with that tank. But if you don't aim, you are gonna get crushed. It's important to understand that. But obviously, with this tank, what you want to do is, if you can, you poke around, you sneak your shell, and you crawl back to a safe position. It's not effective against armored tanks, except if you use heat shell straight away, so your gold shell. But against lightly armored targets, it can help quite a lot. But it's not the main strength of the E-100. If you really want to play correctly, let me show you what you need to do. Thank you, Gugux. Love your stream. Never gonna give you up. Nice. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it. So, just imagine there is someone, let's say, like, right there, okay? If you side scrape with that tank, you do it like that, okay? And you can show a little bit of your turret as long as you angle it in the prolongation of your side armor. This way, it's impossible for your opponent to penetrate you, and you wait for him to bounce, and as soon as it's done, you go out of your position and you sneak your shot. If you are facing someone, because you can still angle, if you are facing someone and you can hide, you can't hide, sorry. Let me show you briefly against that house right there. What you want to do, guys, in front of this, if you have someone here, is angling your tank in the right way. You do that, so the first wheel align with the hull, as always.
$1. Please stop skipping my donations. I need this video to be 8 minutes long. Helicopter time.
Thank you, Emerald. So I was saying, when you are angling against someone, the first track of the wheel, aligned with the rest of his hull, and the exact same your turret in the prolongation of your enemy. For example, if he's around right in front of me, it's gonna look like that. This way, it's the most effective thing to do if you want to bounce. You can also add this. Little bit of wiggle like that, because it's gonna make it even harder for him to penetrate you, because your armor is gonna change from time to time. This is how you want to play your E-100, and now let's give it a try directly in battle. So there we go, guys. There we go. Okay, so Badger, FV215B, IS-4, T62A, T123, VK7201K, WZ113. They have a couple of heavy tanks and tank destroyer that would do well in the town, so I'm expecting all of them to be in the town. So we're gonna play in the town. But unlike the other tanks that are probably gonna come to the top corner of the harbor, I'm not gonna try this. I'm gonna go to the middle of the boat. This is the best tactic in my opinion for me, because I can't stand in front of my opponents, because I'm not as much angled as, for example, a Kranwagen or an IS-4. I can't brawl against anything right now. So there we go, we sneak our first shot, and we already angle. There we go for the first bounce. As I told you, you angle the first track of the hill, and boom! As you can see, when you angle it properly and wiggle, you can have some juicy shots. There we go again. Unfortunately, we did not manage to penetrate that. I'm gonna try to hide right now. Do I have time before taking the shot? Okay, I was lucky against the VK that I bounced. That he missed me, sorry. Ah, fuck. I thought he was not watching me. Okay, are they in platoon and focusing me? No, they're not in platoon. Weird. Okay, couldn't make it. I'm not gonna bother anymore. As long as the FV250 is gonna try to shoot me, I can't move from here. I need him to try to shoot at someone else, and as soon as he does, I'm gonna poke around and kill him. Or maybe try my luck on the VK. Could be a good idea as well. Come on, VK. No, he doesn't want to. No. Okay, let's go on the Badger instead. That is right there. Nice. There we go for a shot on the Badger. And we're gonna, you know what, guys? As long as we can, we're gonna focus on the Badger. 4, 3, 2. We're probably gonna take a shot from that, do we? No? Nice. Okay, and another one on the Badger. As long as he doesn't care, we're gonna focus on him. And after, we're gonna help the rest of the team. Like 5, 4, 3. We're gonna try something, guys. We're gonna try something. Let's jump on the Badger, probably. No. Okay, it's over for the Badger. He's gonna die. Okay, fellas. Okay. VK, both of the VKs are gonna block the WZ, so I can't shoot. Kind of a beach move, guys. Kind of a beach move. Yeah. Okay, nice. I couldn't do anything. I should have pushed a little bit earlier, maybe with the rest of my team. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna try my luck on the T123 directly. Let's try to circle him, even if I'm not the best tank to circle. All right, let's go. This has to be one of the most boring games I ever played, guys, with the E-100. I'm sorry about this. The first tanks were better when it comes to doing a showcase, but here it's just lame. 5, 4, 3. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna show you what's the real power of the T110EV. The T110EV. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother angling my tank. It's not useful at this point. I'm just gonna sting my shots. 6, 5, 4. I'm gonna push through. Yeah, he's gonna penetrate me, obviously, but I don't care. There we go. He bounced me again. As I told you, angle the right way. You show the hull, only the track. You show the track and it works perfectly. There we go. The guy is dead. We won, and we're gonna go for another one. We're gonna roll another one with the E-100, guys. Nice. That was not the best game, as I told you. We're gonna roll in another one. But this is how you want to angle your E-100. At least I'm happy with the first game because it showed you really how you want to angle your E-100 in front of your opponents. Always the first track of the heel in front, like you align it with the rest of the hull of your opponent, and therefore you're gonna have bounce, bounce, bounce. And this is what's interesting with it. By the way, guys, do you like this or not, guys? Do you like this kind of streams where I play only, I do a showcase and I explain in detail with examples how to play the tank correctly? Tell me, guys, tell me. All right, so we're gonna play on the medium side, which is not the best side for us, but if you want to counter the mediums, this is our best chance. So there we go. There we go. T-54E1 took a shot. Obviously, I'm spotted because I have one of the worst camos ever. Maybe we're gonna be able to sneak a shot on the M103. Yes, we can. Okay, he sneaked an HE. I don't even know how he managed to do that much damage using an HE, but hey, that's how it is. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. 5, 4, 3. We're gonna try to play aggressively against them. The cool thing about the E-100 is that you can use HE anytime you're not sure about penetrating. Here I didn't, but just to show you, I'm gonna use an HE on that M103. 4, 3. Yeah, as you can see, he's going for heat shells, and here, wow, he penetrated me in the gun mantlet. That's weird. I thought Wargaming fixed that. They didn't, apparently. 4, 3, 2. Okay, let's go. Nice, there we go again. HE straight in. We're gonna wait for the T-54E1 to do his job, hopefully. I'm gonna go on that M103 with HE as much as I can to make him go to another position. I had the possibility of shooting at the Emil, so I went here. And as you can see, I'm not trying to brawl or anything. It's not what you're supposed to do with it. 4, 3. Can we bounce the... No. Okay, shot with HE. See, when they can't penetrate you, they shoot with HE, and that's where you know you're doing right when it comes to angling your tank. Okay, perfect. So I guess they have 2 TDs camping in the back right there. We're gonna try to get them. We are gonna try to get them. There is the T-62A. Come on. Back. Perfect. Ooh, that was a top, nice alpha damage, and he bounced straight into my gun mantlet. Okay, we're gonna push through. I don't know where the T-30 is. Probably that he has tried to escape or something. 3, 2. Derp. We tried to angle. We did not have time. Yeah, against tanks like the Object 268, it's definitely hardcore for you to angle properly. So usually you don't angle and you just... Okay, can I bounce him or not? Okay, I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna bother. I'm getting the kill and that's it. And the T-30 is gonna die before I manage to get there. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a look at my beautiful E-100. And I think Wargaming could have done an effort on the E-100 legendary camo. It's literally all dark and that's it. I don't know why they don't do historical camos. Maybe one day they will, but for the moment it kind of sucks. Okay, perfect. And we're gonna go for a last game with the E-100 because that's the tier 10, so it deserves one more game than the rest of the other tanks we played today. So we go there. Okay, and I see by taking a look at the chat that you like these kind of streams, so hopefully I'll do more. I'll try to do videos and showcase of all the tech tree line in the game. I'm probably gonna focus on these kind of streams right now until I manage to get them all. All right, so there we go. And we are going on the left side of the map because that's where we expect the enemy team to be, because they have mostly tank destroyers, but also some juicy tanks that could be considered as medium as well. The T-57 Heavy, as it's more like a medium than a heavy tank, so we can expect them to have 4 mediums and 3 tank destroyers. Therefore, play on the left side, and that's exactly what happened. Okay, let's wait here. Maybe we're gonna be able to sneak shot on the WZ if he tries something stupid. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Is E5 good? Yeah, it's a good. It's a really good tank. Really good. What's the best strategy in the E-100? Side scrape. Side scrape, you wait for your enemies to shoot, and once it's done, you... Oh, come on. The only problem, one of the few problems the E-100 has is probably its lack of shell velocity. Okay, I guess they're alone. If they're alone, we're not gonna bother. I'm gonna try to sneak an HE on the Object 140 to show you the strength of the E-100 once it's launched. No, I'll not be able to. So I'm gonna go for a direct hit instead. Okay, good, good, good. The 140 is gonna escape because my reload time doesn't allow me to do things. Are you kidding me? Wow, wow. Seriously, man, seriously. Okay, well, I mean, that's an AV-183, so I'm not gonna... So I'm not gonna say I was not aware that he couldn't do that. Nice, bounced twice in a row, the T-57 AV. I'm gonna try to get into a safe position here. Oh, if I had known that the T-57 AV... Okay, guys, it's time for us to side scrape, as I already talked about it. There we go, we sneak our shot. He tried to sneak one. Is he gonna try something against us? I don't think so. He's probably gonna try to escape. 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, he's missing. And now... Nice, good. Okay. Good, 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 good. T-57 AV is now a one-shot for the Object 140. But we still gotta come back. We gotta come back to a safe position because, oh boy, in no hurry, we don't want to face that. Trust me, we don't want to face this. Let's wait for them to try something. We're gonna wait in the back for them. Okay, good. As I told you, the HE is always worth it with the 100. Try the things like that. Hacker. No, I'm not a hacker. I just got the RNG blessed. 4, 3. E-100 don't have that accuracy. Yes, it does when you equip it properly, man. Okay, we managed to sneak a shot from the Hori. As you can see, the Hori is impossible and reload speed. That's called adrenaline. Oh my gosh. Stop. You're embarrassing yourself, Object. You're embarrassing yourself. Oh. That was a bad game for us. That was a bad game for us. Okay, good, 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 guys. I think we talked about every single tank. We did a really cool showcase. I'm happy with that, even if the last game was not the best. Hopefully you enjoyed. You learned a little bit how to play all the branch, Panzer 4J, VK3601H, Tiger 1, Tiger 2, E75 and E-100. Just leave in the comments down below when the stream will be updated what next tanks you want to see on the channel when it comes to showcase, like a tier 10. And I think I'm gonna leave you here, guys, because I'm tired and I have a lot of work as well right now. So thank you for joining the stream. That was an epic stream. That was really good. And I really hope it's gonna help some players to understand how to play those tanks. See ya.